before we get in troubles. But hey, just wanted to share this chess match with you. I wished I would have recorded the whole thing, but I can show you in the game review, which I have one of. I have a game review. One per day without being a Diamond member, which I will be again soon. That's another story. Got to share this chess match with you. It is amazing. He finally made his move. It's just been crazy. I went with my gut feeling instead of doing what I should have, I guess. I kind of had a Bobby Fischer moment, man. Like, so anyways, let me get back to my game before my timer runs out. I heard him make his move, and let's check this out. This is so cool. No. Where are we here? There we go. He made his move. So no matter what he does, okay, so he found a way to save. Okay, all right. This is the position. I'm playing black. I started out kind of Caro Khan-ish, but then I went something else-ish, maybe. I can't wait to the game review and see what the computer says here that I've done. Nonetheless, I find I'm going to enjoy it. Now we're going to attack the... No, that's not a good move. That's actually not a good move. I think what we got to do here is actually push. It's going to make things more difficult for him. And then if I actually castle long side, this will be pretty cool. So I think I'm going to go this route about this. I just broke up my perfect little structure I had to. I had this kind of crazy perfect little pyramid spike structure, and I had to kind of deal with that. So.
Oh, were you streaming?
Yeah, thank you.
Asshole.
All right. Anyways, what to do? Well, I used to like this position, and now I'm kind of wondering here. Let's just do this for the moment. If he brings his queen down, I'll no longer have my options there. So I think now is the time to castle. Look at that castle. Now he can come down with his bishop, but it's going to be a trap, hopefully. Okay. There it is. There it is. There it is. It's all right. That is all right. Yeah, he's adjusted to this, so let's see if I can come out. Okay. Ooh, I got a good move coming if he doesn't mess it up. Oh, I just seen a really good move, I think, here. bishop here, and it forces him to have to take, which I should win a piece out of that. That's a really good move. Plus I got to get this bishop out of the way for the rooks to support each other too. Oh, that is a really good move. Hopefully I'll get a chance to do it. If he moves his bishop or queen, or a couple other things he could do to mess it up too. I mean, there's a lot he could do to mess it up, so we'll see. Yeah, he just supported it, so he did kind of mess it up. But, no, and he didn't give me anything either. Oh, man, that's rough. Okay. Okay, that is rough. Just messed up my cool move. Damn it. Ooh, so close. So what do? Sacrifice the knight. I believe this is what we do here. Gains me superior center position, and I destroy that structure in the center that he had going on for him. Opens up my rook. Opens up all my options. Such a beautiful thing. Check. Now I can force myself to do this move, but never mind, it still won't work. You see, look at that knight there. And my queen no longer supports that square. That is actually a good move. So is that, maybe. Actually, no, not really. How would he blunder like that? That's a full blunder, bro. Yeah, I don't think he was thinking when he did that. Snag. There's how we get ahead. I thought I had him in. I mean, this guy's a good player. I should have known I didn't have him cornered that good. Oh, he's getting the rook out of it. I see what he's trying to do here. That's fine. Like, you're cool, bro. Boy, oh boy, what to do? I can't do that yet. This guy's got me chisel focused. Now, I think I played almost a perfect game up to a couple, 3 moves ago or so, like right when I came in the video, basically. But we'll see. It'll be interesting to see the review on this. I felt I had a solid opening. See what the computer says. And this guy's a much higher rank than me. I'm like at 807 right now on chess.com, and this guy's 930. So it's definitely a higher rank guy. It'd be nice to beat him. I'm actually ahead 3 points before the trade, so this is quite funny. I'm going to have quite the pawn structure here to win with in the end game. I've left myself, as long as I stay ahead in points or close, like, and be careful of other things like my king's safety, stay on the attack, be aggressive here with really good moves. I feel like I got this guy. So. Need to get the bishop into play here, but we have to be careful because he's coming for this pawn right now. What he's doing. By putting this here, I block my own bishop. I could move here. I kind of like that. That's not good either, because then he can take. Ooh, he'd have a really good move there. Ooh, I hate how this is working. And it puts me in check there if I do that. Oh, this is so rough. I think at this point, I have to just let him take this pawn and just let him have it and go for his little plan. But set myself up for a counterattack that's much more aggressive and much more effective. Let me see if I can develop that. Actually, I think I see it. Now if he takes here, puts me in check. Okay, so if you... Okay, so I'll be here, and he'll come and capture my pawn. And when he comes and kills my pawn and puts me in check, I move my rook up. All he can do is snag some pawns and be an idiot. And I basically have checkmate.
He's not going to put any time, so you can totally see it.
Fascinating.
Why did everybody's candy get dumped into my bag?
Huh.
Everybody's candy get
This is a really risky move. I'm gonna see if this will actually work.
Yeah. This is my bag and everybody's candy.
Yep, he is falling for it right now.
Because this isn't all my candy.
He is totally falling for it right now. But I don't know. There could be a loophole in my plan here. Hopefully not. Let's see.
Is it your bag or is it mine?
This is my bag.
It was a risky thing I was doing there, but I feel like it's going to pay off. check. This is going to be so awesome. I feel an epic checkmate coming. Hopefully. Hopefully. I like this. It forces them to. I hate giving away that spot. Kind of like this. And then he has no choice but to sacrifice his queen for it. This is pretty brutal. Oh, I like that. Just penalizing him, dude. Penalizing this guy for days. Just chasing him. Check again. I'm perplexed how I do this at the moment. I guess just start pushing pawns. I feel like there's something here though. Let's try this first. Check.
Did you ever go to the ice castle?
The what?
Ice castle? Ice castle.
I don't know. Maybe I'll check it out first. I don't have no money. Not that much.
It's $12.99 your ticket.
It's not too bad, but still. I gotta take everybody.
Yeah.
Then it's $1,299.
Shut up.
This guy is thinking really hard how to come back and win or how to get me into a stalemate because, yeah, that's what you do in his position. He's down 8 points. I mean, I literally have him by 8 points, so I can't screw this up, hopefully. I just got to get my pawns and promote. That's really what it comes down to. Start getting his rooks with my pawns. If I can get rid of one more rook or his bishop somehow, do something here, then it'll be really hopeless for him. But he's still actually in a pretty good position here, except for this rook. This rook is just blocked in. Okay. How to do this? I think we have to pin the bishop first thing. cannot kill the pawn, or he's in check. If he moves his pawn up, I kill his bishop. We're good either way. He's in a really sticky situation, this guy. I'm probably good to move my pawn up now, too. There we go. Now we can close in the king. Closing in the king. He can feel that now. I bet as soon as I move that pawn up there, he gets a few seconds to think about it. He's going to be like, oh, shiz. Yeah, shizzles for rizzles, man. Alright. He can't move his bishop to threaten my queen, or he's in check. It's beautiful, man. Beautiful. So beautiful. Okay, see how it's going down. I'd like to get this rook over here. That way I can do some shenanigan like this. Box him in. And then the queen can checkmate him easily from there. Okay, so this is the route he chose. It's a sad little route. Check. How bad you want it, buddy? You want that rook? I told you, I'll go to the end game with you, and with all these pawns, double your pawns. Just gotta wreak havoc with my queen, because I have a queen and he does not. It's huge.
You know your team won, right?
Oh, Boise State?
35 points, 45-10.
Damn, against who?
They played against the Aggies.
Oh, it's the Aggies, okay. You know the Utes got their ass kicked today too. Check it out. They got stomped.
So did BYU.
Alright. Okay, this guy move already? Oh man, what's this guy up to?
7
He's
points.
gonna go down there and try to check me. What a moron.
BYU lost by 7 points to Oklahoma.
Check. And this guy's mated as far as I'm concerned. Watch this.
Oh shit.
He's got two spots he can go. Here or here. He can move his king to there or there. That's all he can do. Those are the two spots he can go.
Monday's game.
Look, honey, there's his two options. He can move his king there or there. I mean, this guy's about as cornered as a king can get. And checkmate. Oh, I saw that like 6 moves ago, man. That's great. Damn. Now I'm going to do a review, and it's probably going to not say I was Bobby Fischer tonight, but I sure felt like it. All right, we got to do this game review. This is my favorite part right now. All right, adding this to my library instantly, right away. This was an amazing game. And it says I played with 70% accuracy is all, like 69% accuracy. Oh my gosh, that's horrible. Usually, I had a blunder. Ah, crap. So we both had 3 missed opportunities, but it says I have a straight up blunder. But I had a great move and 16 best moves. And actually, 16 best moves is pretty impressive. If it wasn't for the blunder, I'd probably be a 78% or something, or 75. So my one blunder held me back. All right, let's check this review out. Hey, at least I whooped a higher rated player. That was great. He starts out with the king 2 to king 4. Yeah, e2 to e4, sorry. King pawn up. I start out Caro-Kann defense. It says I played the Caro-Kann defense opening with a 50% rate win. I got to get that up. Shows that that was an inaccuracy, and I could have took the free pawn, so maybe that's the blunder. Oh, it's a miss. It's just a miss, but I had a reason for doing it. I felt he was trying to set me up for something by giving me that pawn, and instead I went a different route. It was the best move. Good move. There was the blunder. That's fine. This is what set me up to do the whole game. So I'm okay with this blunder. I forced his king out. Like, he had to come out, could no longer castle, and I set up myself with a good position, in my opinion, for the win. I gave myself. It was kind of a weird way. I don't know how to explain it. It was my brilliant moment. Like, what they consider a blunder, I consider brilliant. It's fine. Let's check it out. You know, I was giving him the benefit of the doubt. It's like, yeah, I probably blundered. Yeah, maybe I blundered. But that's not a blunder. Straight up. Don't care what the computer says. Now his king's out. His king is out here. Not safe. Can no longer castle. What do I do then? Bam. Fork his queen. Put pressure over here. Next move. That's considered a good move. It's considered an excellent move, actually. He does an okay move. Computer didn't like that next move. And right here, I just wanted to trade. My whole goal was to get that knight out of there. That knight was a pain in the butt here because he's protecting everything over here. And just stopping. He's defending. He's attacking. He's just in the way. So I take that knight, force his horrible pawn structure or the king to move up. So now he's got his pawn in front of his king in some weird broken pawn structure. I mean, look at my pawns. They are just solid. I mean, look at this. That's what's up. Okay? His pawns are all over the place. Okay. Broken pawn structure. All right. So after he does that, And see, the whole thing that started all this broken structure and all this was me getting down points. Look, he's up 2 points. He was up 3. And I quickly killed the pawn or did whatever, and then now it's like 2. So he's up 2 points, and I'm okay with that. I literally gave him a 2-point advantage to get the superior position for the late game win. I saw it kind of was my plan. Then later I saw it 6 moves ahead or more. It was nuts. Okay, so then queen up, check. Bam. You're in check. Aggressive. At his king. On his shit. Okay, so he moves. Bam. Snag that pawn for free. It's mine. Control the center of the board. Queen's out. Fighting this battle on her own like the badass biatch as she is. Alright? She's a badass bitch. Yeah, she is. She's out here snagging that pawn. So now he's only 1 point ahead. And he's all busted up in structure. Okay. All from a blunder. A blunder. Now, they say he made a great move. By moving that pawn up, he connects this structure. He opens up his queen to get out. He does a lot of things here. So he does a great move to his defense there next. Then I move my knight out because that was my plan. I wanted my knight up here, putting pressure there, over here, just ready to go anywhere, and open up myself for castling longside, which I was already thinking about doing. I was still leaving it open to castle over here. At this point, I hadn't made up my mind for sure which way I was going to castle, but I felt covered either way. Later, I decided I was going to castle over here. I'll tell you when, hopefully. The computer thought the better move was to move the queen over here. I didn't really care for that too much. Squabbles. Alright, let's see. Next, my opponent makes a move that the computer thinks is an inaccuracy because it leaves the pawn without defenders, and they would be right. I snagged that pawn because of his bad move. I had another free pawn. Now the game is tied in points. So now we are even. My knight sacrifice has paid off, in my opinion. I have a perfect pawn structure, and I have weakened the hell out of his pawn structure, especially now. And he finds another great move. He moves his knight up over here. This is considered a damn good move. Then I do a move that I thought was good, and they consider it a mistake. They thought I should have got castled right then and there. And I thought about it. Here is where I decided to castle this way. Just as the computer says I should have done that right then and there, I did decide that I was going to castle, but next move I would do it. Hopefully next move. You never know what they do, but he was in a certain position, and I wanted to get this pawn up here. So my idea was to do this pawn up first, get that pawn up there, and then castle long queenside. That was my thinking. Let's see what's next. He responds with a missed opportunity to develop a piece while winning tempo on a queen. He could have done some cool stuff and getting his rook. And I thought about it. I thought if he moves his rook right here, that was going to hurt if he does that. But I had, I kind of was prepared for it, and that would have been a good move for him. But instead, he missed the opportunity. Moved his queen out. What's next? I castled just like I said I was going to. And now they're saying it's an inaccuracy. So last move it was the best move, and this move is considered an inaccuracy because they say I ignored an opportunity to add a defender to a vulnerable pawn. Yes, this pawn right here. I knew that. that's okay. Then he makes what the computer considers a mistake. I actually thought it was a pretty decent move. Now I'm protecting the pawn. He takes it. I could have killed the bishop there. I don't know why. I have no idea. There's my big blunder, in my opinion. Oh, it's because the queen could have took it. So, I mean, duh. Like, how do I win a free bishop? When his queen comes down here and takes my queen. Whatever. Wait a second. I sacrificed the knight. I got tired of these two pawns with his great move up here and just stopping everything I was trying to do over here. And just is really just irking me right here. So I sacrificed the knight. Check this out. Bam. They're like, oh, that's a mistake. You're going to lose the knight. I'm like, whatever. And then I took a pawn, so I'm down 2 points. Queen's in the center. Protect. I mean, this is the coolest position. So I did another sacrifice after getting myself back in points from the other sacrifice. Now I did another sacrifice, and I'm down 2 points again. This whole game was just a risky, ballsy, just game. So I sacrificed a knight, and now I'm down 2 points. Okay. What did they do? They moved their queen, or king, back. Computer says I should have pushed the pawn. I actually thought about that, but instead I moved that pawn up. Because that really opened up my queen to move this way. And I protected the pawn. It's not going anywhere. I liked it because it freed up my queen. And it also made it to where I'm threatening these two squares. So it was just great. Didn't like the computer's move. They just saw a free pawn. Or no, it's not a pawn. They're preparing something in their mind. Oh, they were wanting to move this knight down here, or the rook down here. And I do not see how that's a better move. Do not at all. That was covered and protected. So, but the problem with that move is I just got a free knight. So now I'm up a point. There we go. Just like that, I'm up a point. They gave me their knight. Now they got to move their bishop out to safety, which was a good move. Because they forked, let's go back, they forked my queen and rook. I remember this. I was like, oh crap. And I think that's why they sacrificed the knight. Maybe. Because they were just going to do this. And maybe that was their moment of brilliance. But they forked my queen and rook here. That's just great. I mean, that's just beautiful. Look at this. He is threatening both ways here. I'm losing something, you know. It's like I can't keep them both. So what did I do? I moved over here. It's considered the best move. Now he does move over here, which is stupid. They're telling him just take the rook. Take the rook. That was his best move, and he didn't do it. I don't know what this guy's thinking. He's probably got him a little intimidated or just stumbling on some moves here because he's probably kicking people's butt at this point. So I take the piece, and I'm like, hey, you want to sacrifice your queen? And he's like, no. Now I'm up 3 points now. So I'm up 3 points. In my opinion, I got a little bit of superior position, especially with the pawns. I didn't like that move. Oh, over here probably was better. But I was preparing something here. I was preparing, knowing that he can come down here and kill this pawn with his queen. I cannot protect it very well. So my plan was to put pressure here and then move the queen up here and check him and just start doing stuff, right? Or get the queen over here to check him or something crazy. Instead, he comes down and takes that pawn like I said he would. I move out to get out of check that way. And they're like, this loses a queen. So they go after this pawn. They're like, ooh, a free pawn. I'd like to say I set him up this with bait. I'd love to say that, but I'd be lying. So what happened is they move their queen there. They're saying the best move is to come up here and just protect your stuff. Just get defensive here, basically, is what the computer's saying. And instead they move over here, and it says they lose a queen, because I should have done this, but I didn't see that. I didn't even see the fork. Because the bishop covers the rook. I had the queen this way, but I didn't even see it, I don't think. Let's see what happens. Yeah, I totally moved my bishop up here because that was what I was focused on, was doing that check and all this weird stuff. And I didn't even see it. But then I seen it after I did that move. As soon as I did the move, I'm like, oh man, there's this just line. You know, all I gotta do is get the rook here, and bam, you're losing a queen. And it says you overlooked an opportunity to pin a queen to the king. You allowed the opponent to win a tempo by threatening a bishop. But I got out of it. So they move their king up. There's where I found my great move. They back up. There's another best move. There's a best move. That was just stupid. I mean, I think it's best. It's best to lose your queen here? How is it best to lose your queen here? What the hell is that about? It's the best move to lose your queen when your opponent still has theirs. Okay, computer. Yeah, you took that bishop. That's the best move. And then I take his queen, dude. Like, it says I'm continuing down the road to checkmate because they see there's a forced checkmate from here that if you do the right moves from this position, they can't stop the checkmate, basically. And here's where I start seeing the checkmate. I saw like 6, 7 moves ahead or more. I don't know. We'll see. So they move here. I move here. Check. There's 1. Well, it's actually 2 moves because they move. So there's 2 moves. 3 moves. 4 moves. 5 moves. 6 moves. Oh, I'm hitting the wrong thing. 5 moves, I'll say. Right, I gotta back up now. Okay, check. 1, 2, 3, 4. They didn't like that, and I loved it. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 moves. I saw a checkmate in 12 moves, although, to be honest and fair, the checkmate that I saw should have been done in like 7, 8, or 9 moves or less, but he just kept doing weird things. And I seen that one too. I basically seen all the forms of checkmates that he could have went into. And he drew me to the longer one. sure I made a few mistakes here and there. It definitely wasn't a perfect play on my part, but it was a good game. I liked it. Tell me what you think in the comments. I'm open. As Levy says, live by, get out of here.